friends than a cheese delivery man the day before Thanksgiving. Finally, we were seated. "So, what is it?" I asked impatiently. But my sister was busy looking at the menu.
"Why don't we order first?" she said. "Cheddar ravioli for 2, she told the waiter, "with extra spicy tomato sauce."
"Spicy," I groaned. "You know I get heartburn." Did I mention my sister can be incredibly annoying at times? Thea waved her paw.
"Oh, please. You could use a little spice in your life. Besides, you'll have to get used to eating all sorts of food on our trip," she whispered, winking at me.
"Trip? What trip?" I asked.
"Shh. Shh. Do you want everybody to know?" she said, pinching my tail.
"Well, what are you talking about?" I hissed. Thea glanced around.
"Hold your whiskers. I think the waiter may be spying on us. He looks a little suspicious," she said.
"Who on earth would want to spy on us?" I cried. My head started to pound.
"If you only knew,"
my sister replied, looking very mysterious. I clenched my fists. I couldn't take it anymore. I climbed onto my chair and screamed, "What are you talking about?" Everyone stared.
"Slimy Swiss balls. Someone got up on the wrong side of the hole today,"
said Thea, but she began talking anyway.
"I found a map of an island showing the spot where treasure is buried," she squeaked. "The Emerald Eye."
From under the table, she pulled out a yellowed piece of paper.
"He found this map at the flea market," she continued. "Oh, Jerrykins, you must come with me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance," she finished excitedly.
"First of all, don't call me Jerrykins. My name is Geronimo," I cried. "Second, I will be too busy at work. We are about to publish the next volume of Rodent Rules for Dummies. And besides, who ever heard of an emerald eye? It's ridiculous." Thea grabbed my paw and stared straight into my eyes.
"But you're my big brother. You can't let me go on my own, Jerry Berry," she squeaked in her sweetest voice.
My sister could convince a cat to cook dinner for her. "The name is Geronimo," I shouted. That night, I drank about 10 cups of snoozy time tea, listened to my squeaky sound sleep tape, and counted grilled cheese sandwiches. Still, I didn't sleep one wink. Cheap junk for less. The next day, we went to the harbor.
"So, Jerrykins, promise you'll come with me? You are not going to let me sail off all on my own," insisted Thea.
"Don't call me Jerrykins," I cried. "The name is Geronimo." Here's one thing you should know about my sister. When she gets an idea in her head, it sticks like a mouse in a glue trap. Before I knew it, I had promised to go with her on her ridiculous treasure hunting trip. And as every respectable mouse knows, a rodent's promise is nothing to joke about.
"Chewy cheese bits!"
shouted Thea, breaking into a dance. Then Thea showed me a boat belonging to an old retired sea captain. It was the color of cheddar, extra sharp, my favorite. The ship's name seemed to be a good sign, too. Lucky Lady. My sister stared at the ship, then she winked at me.
"You know, 2 sailors are really not enough for this boat," she said. "Do you know who else could come with us? Trap. He says he's an expert sailor."
My memories of my cousin Trap Stilton, also known as Pushy Paws, were not very good. When he was young, he was a real nightmare. "Trap?" I sputtered. "But Thea, don't you remember when he tied my tail up in a knot? I had to wear the same pants for a week. And what about the time he dyed my whiskers with that purple grape juice?" But, as I said, when my sister gets an idea in her head, there's no stopping her. Minutes later, we stood in front of Trap's thrift shop, cheap junk for less. The store window was dusty and full of odd stuff, an old yellowed photograph, a fake crystal that was supposed to ward off cats, a box of silver whisker curlers, a super-powered fur dryer. We went in. As the door opened, it triggered a bunch of small brass bells hanging from the ceiling. Inside, a plumpish mouse with short paws and a pencil tucked behind his ear sat with his feet up on a comfy reclining chair. He wore baggy blue pants.